Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to talk about being a first-time mom and what it's like being a first-time mom and a few tips as well. So let me start off by letting you know that I have an 11-month-old baby. She will be turning 1 in about 2 weeks. We're really excited. We're taking her to Disney for the very first time. It is an amazing experience being a mom. I never thought that that would be for me. I always thought that I was going to just work my career and be this working woman and not have any kids. But I'm actually really glad that I had a baby. A lot of people say that it's stressful, and it absolutely can be stressful, but there's so many ways around it and so many things that you can do. If you are pregnant right now, one thing I highly recommend is no screaming. You know, if you ever fight with your significant other, just talk to them. Me and Carlos, I can say I don't recall us ever screaming at each other. Maybe twice. I think 2 times out of the time we've been together we might have screamed at each other, but every time we're upset at each other we literally just talk it through. I know some of you may not think that's normal, especially in a Hispanic family like ours, but we actually just talk to each other. We don't fight, and that's something that is a blessing because I know a lot of people do, but you have control over that. You can completely change that. You don't have to fight. And I feel that the reason my daughter's so well behaved and such a happy baby is because she's never had to experience that. And since we've had her, we don't have any fights. We definitely don't fight around her, and we're very loving people. So she does not really cry much. In the beginning, when she was first born, she would cry, and it was because of the formula that she was using. So I highly recommend that if your baby is crying because of gases or anything like that, you immediately change the formula. I went from Similac. I'm sorry, but it's the worst. I'm sorry, Enfamil was the worst. She almost choked on Enfamil. Terrible. She threw it up, almost choked on her vomit with, like, the second day she came home. We had a terrible scare. I thought she was gonna die. Like, it was like the worst thing ever, and I threw that thing away. Similac gave her constipation, was not good for her. I did Gerber baby. It was the purple one. Soothe, I can't remember. It was a purple one for the stomach and stuff, and then I just went to Gerber baby, the orange one. Can't remember which one it is now, but anyways, I've been using that ever since, and she's going to be 1. She still uses formula. I'm waiting. I had a lot, so I'm waiting for it to run out, and then I'm gonna get her on milk, and I'm gonna see which milk works best for her stomach as well, because Carlos is lactose. I got my baby bag at Juicy Couture, and they actually had a sale on the one that I got, and I got it online. It's this one right here, and it was actually $150 on sale, and Carlos got it for me as one of my baby shower gifts, and I was really excited about it because I love the fact that it's gold and black, it's velvet, and you can fit so many things. In the front I have some of my business catalogs in here. And on the side I keep her baby water, so I always have different types of bottles. So I have this one in here, and I just keep filling it up with baby water. And then on the side here, I put her baby bottle, and I have to clean that one because she had milk earlier. Actually bought this earlier at the mall. So here I have her sneakers that she had on earlier. A toy, let me turn it off. She's taking a nap, so I don't want to wake her. I have some toys in here, literally everything that she needs. I have a blanket that she was using earlier. This is a bib. I'm actually gonna put it to wash because we just got home not too long ago. And we went to go eat hibachi food, and she, of course, dirtied her bib, so I need to clean that. In here, I have a bunch of cute little things. So I have this. I also take her to my mom's house. My mom is her babysitter, so this is very important for her bookers especially. I'm Hispanic, so we love putting baby cologne on our kids, and this is actually Violetas, and I have some inside of this little bottle. So if I change her and we're somewhere and I changed her, I always put a little cologne on her. Remember to never spray your baby with cologne. You always want to put a little bit in your hands. Put it on the clothes and maybe a little bit on the hair. Don't ever put it on their skin. I also have a spoon in here. I have a little hairbrush. And I always had this, and she was, you know, a few months because she had stomach gas. So this is gas relief drops from Little Remedies. So if your baby has gas, the Little Remedies, they have the best stuff. Oh, she did not like this. I also make baby food, and it has carrot inside with mango and apple, and she hates it, so I need to get rid of this. Just put it here. Alright, so there's a lot of different things in here. This is clean. I need to put that away. There's another bib in here. These are my essential oils. I have also her formula in here. This is the bag that her food was in. I give her some juice mixed with some baby water. And her juice is actually the it's apple prune juice and apple. So she actually likes that, and it also has prune juice because she gets constipated at times. I got this, and it has formula inside, and it has little separators in there. I don't know if you can see the little separators. And what I do is I put the formula in here, and every time she has a bottle, you just put it with each separator. So this is equivalent to 4 bottles of formula. I also have in here her favorite, which is banana. I also have little things in here that she uses. There's also another little blanket in here that matches with her stroller. Inside here, she has her pacifier. She always has 2 pacifiers in here. She's using the other one. There's a few that I put in the freezer as well, and this is her bling one, which is so cute. I love it. I don't know if you can see it. If you don't know me, I'm a bling person, so of course my child has to have a bling pacifier. I also have these little things in here as well. This is a alcohol-free hand sanitizer, and this is mineral-based sunscreen. I also have bug spray in here, and this is all from Baby Organics. I got this at Babies R Us. And then some extra little stuff that she'll need as well. There's a pair of extra socks, an extra pair of clothing, just in case she poops on herself or dirties herself. And that's pretty much it. On the back, there's diapers. And I'm going to talk about the diapers that I get in a minute. I have to refold that. It also comes with a Juicy Couture changing pad. And then I got this at my baby shower, and every time it's running out, I put a new set of wipes inside. It's really cool because it has a zipper. And then I put that here, and then I get the cute little diapers from Honest Company. I have a few little designs in here right now. I got some new ones. I'm obsessed with the new pineapple design. I haven't opened that package yet. But that's just the baby bag that I have, and I absolutely love it. And you want to have a baby bag that you like, that is cute to you, that you can have everything in there as well. So let's continue talking about being a mom and what I recommend. So I do sell It Works products, and I was using the greens after having the baby, even while pregnant. I was using the greens while pregnant because I needed the energy because I got really tired. That also gives you 8 servings of fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. So I started drinking that, and I didn't gain too much. I gained about 25-30 pounds being pregnant. After having the baby, the greens helped me shed fat, helped me shed the weight. I dropped the weight pretty quickly within my first 2 weeks, and I highly recommend that you get that waist trainer that the hospital gives you so you can start getting rid of the bottom part of your belly, especially if you had a C-section. It's very important that you walk 30 minutes every single day. So important, you have no idea, because if not, you're not going to be able to shed that fat, okay? So the greens would help me eat healthier, gives me the energy that I need, also gives me 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. So I really, really like the greens. So if you are interested in getting them, you can ask me because I sell them. All right. Mother's milk was also really good for breastfeeding. I'll drink that every single night because it helped produce more breast milk. The greens also helps produce more breast milk too. So after a few weeks of using mother's milk, I got tired of it. It just kept on with the greens, and I was producing more breast milk with the greens too. I would keep entertained while breastfeeding. I would have my tablet available so that I can watch YouTube videos, or Carlos would put on a movie for me or something. And maybe sometimes while she was taking a nap, I would do the pumping. I would also do lots of belly time. We would do about 15 minutes a day with her for belly time. There was times that she hated it and she would cry, and we would feel so bad. But it's the only thing that's going to build their muscles. So I highly recommend that you do belly time. You should do it morning and night. 10 to 15 minutes, especially when your baby is little. Very, very important to get them to crawl, walk, and have very strong bones. I highly recommend that you get a Mamaroo. I'm actually selling my Mamaroo. If any of you are interested, message me. I am selling her Mamaroo. It looks brand new, literally. So I would sit her in there and I would have her watch some YouTube videos, which I'm going to get to next. I would have her watch some YouTube videos. She would just be in there to relax. When I was working my business, she'll be in her Mamaroo next to me, just hanging out, and I was able to work out of the comfort of my own home on my cell phone. She would be on the Mamaroo to relax. In my arms, but the Mamaroo was so great. It's kind of like a little swing, and it moves them back and forth, and it has different ways to move, and it also has soothing sounds as well. The next thing is the YouTube channel I would put on for her, which is called Busy Beavers. Busy Beavers is awesome. It teaches you colors, shapes, alphabets, all these different things, and they play little music, and literally it's the cutest thing. She'll be watching Busy Beavers and you see her excited, and like she starts to dance and stuff, and she'll clap with it. Like, it's just so cute how right now she's gonna be 1 year old, and she's been watching Busy Beavers since she was like maybe 2-3 months old, and she still remembers a lot of the music, and she like loves it. It's like her favorite show ever. I'll put on stuff from like Disney Channel. She doesn't pay much attention to it as much as she does to this. So your babies get attached to something from when they're little, and you just want to keep them kind of the same routine, but something that they really enjoy. You want to play with them. There's so many different ways to play with them. You can, teaching them how to crawl, you can show them things. Maybe download apps on your phone to teach them things. You want to sing to them. I'm always singing to my daughter, and she loves it. I'll play peekaboo with her. So many different ways to play with your child. It's very important that you play with them and interact with them as well, and teach them things. Caddy. Very important to have a caddy in the baby room. The caddy that I would show you, and if I'm able to take a picture of it when I'm uploading this video that you're watching right now, I'll see if I can put a picture in there. But if I can't, the caddy is very simple. You basically put in all of your baby's things in there: diaper rash, cream, her cologne, her lotion, everything that you're using for your child that you need to grab, wipey, stuff like that. It all goes inside one caddy that you can have all nice and organized. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. I personally use the Honest Company, and for $75 a month, I only order every 2 months, every other month. It comes with 6 packs of diapers and 4 packs of wipes. And it lasts me, and I absolutely love it. They have the cutest designs, and I personally think it's a great diaper, so check it out. I always have hand sanitizer with me. I have the Honest Company hand sanitizers. I also have Baby Organics and the ones from Bath & Body Works, as you can see right here. And I'm always using hand sanitizer, especially with the baby, because you don't want to get her sick. I always freeze her pacifiers because it's more comfortable for her. I've been doing it since she was teething, and she loves it. I also get the attachment. So if you go on eBay, get the attachments for the baby, so that when she has her pacifier, she drops it, it just hangs on her, as instead of just throwing it. They're little hanging things that you can put, and if you want, I'll put a link below for you. If she gets any stomach pains or any type of constipation, you may want to change the formula. You can also get the Baby Organics. They have the stomach relief for that, so that's really something that I highly recommend that I used, because some babies do get constipation. I also recommend that you make your own baby food. The reason I recommend that is because you're gonna save money, and you also know exactly what's going into your baby's stomach. in your baby's body, period. You don't want to get stuff that's going to contain lead or anything else that you don't know of. You don't know how that food was being made, and so therefore you don't know what's going inside of your child's body. I make all my baby food on Sunday, and it goes into the freezer, and when you're ready for the baby to eat it, you thaw it first. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you can do. You always want to have different type of activities according to how many months your child is. I know babies who start swimming at 6 months. Mine just started, and she's really excited about the water, and she learned how to splash, so now she splashes in the bathtub as well. And she loves her bath time. She loves to be in the water. So just do different activities with your children so that they can have fun, you know. You don't want to just say, oh, I have a baby, I'm going to play with them, and then put them down. You want to spend time with them, and you want to be careful with everything that you do and just teach them, you know. Test it out to see how many ounces that they want. Some babies eat more than others. Mine eats 6 ounces of milk, sometimes 7. There's times that she's good with just 5. She was drinking 4 ounces till she was about 5 months. So, you know, every baby is absolutely different. You want to start feeding them within 6 months. Don't try to push it. I really didn't give her foods until maybe 6 months. You always want to ask your doctor for the best recommendation. I just started giving her in the morning, twice a week, the egg yolk, as my doctor said, and she loves it. I cook it, I put her in the feeding table, and I put it there for her, and she feeds herself. Like, it's so awesome watching them grow and watching them learn, and it's just so much fun. So I'm really, really excited about being a first-time mom. And some of you already know this, but I decided not to vaccinate my child, so she hasn't received any vaccines. And I'm glad she hasn't, because so far she doesn't have any allergies. She's only caught a cold once because I had it and I gave it to her. She's extremely smart, and there's nothing wrong with her. So I'm really excited about that. She's never had a fever. When she had a cold, she had a fever. Other than that, she's never had a fever. You know, I see a lot of these kids getting injected and then having these fevers and then constantly getting sick, and I just don't want to put her through that. If I decide to give her vaccines, maybe I'll give her the ones that are, I don't know. Honestly, after doing all this research, I don't think that it's good to do vaccines. I've heard a lot of really bad things about it. I'm sure a lot of you may disagree with me, and that's okay. That is fine, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to vaccinate or not. And it took a lot of research and a lot of time to see, and a lot of documentaries on things that have happened to other kids, and proof that a lot of these vaccines are not good for you. So if you are a first-time mom and you're trying to figure out if you should vaccinate your kid, I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to. I want you to research and look and see what they have done to others, and I want you to look and see, you know, what might be good for your child. You don't have to do all the vaccines. Maybe you can spread them out. Maybe you can do a few of them. You don't have to do all of them. So just remember that this is your child, and that this is a child that you're responsible for, and this is the one that you're raising, okay? And at the end of the day, you want to do what's best for them. So I highly recommend that you do your research when it comes to that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much once again for joining my YouTube channel and checking this out. Have a great day.